Okay, so who is this guy, Michael Massey, the Depressed Salesman, and how is he going to help me to 10x my career and my life? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Actually, I'll start by telling you who I'm not. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm probably not even the best salesperson that you'll come across in your life. But who I am is I'm someone who has over 30 years of experience in selling, mostly in B2B and manufacturing. And I am someone who has a deep personal experience with depression. And going through life as a salesperson and having the challenge of depression are two things that don't work well together. And I had to figure out a solution to that. So that's the experience base that I come from. And as I was going through that process of trying to overcome the challenge that I had, the one thing that really jumped out to me was something that I'd never heard about before. And it was the study of positive psychology. And it changed my life. So when I first heard about it, I chose to just dive right into it and figure out everything I could. I took different courses teaching me about the tenets and principles of positive psychology, how to teach that to others, how to implement it into my work life. And from there, this has been a 12-year process of learning and tweaking and improving and taking this learning and adding it to the experience that I've had throughout my career selling and coming up with this intersection of sales and well-being that I offer to you today. So that's a bit about who I am and what my experience base is, but it really comes down to a passion that I've developed over time. And the experience that I had overcoming depression and still trying to deliver sales results in the role that I had is really what inspired me to share this knowledge with others. Because I understand how difficult the role of a salesperson can be. I understand the feeling of loneliness that you can have sometimes. I understand the stress of making the difficult phone call or having the difficult meeting, firing a customer. I understand the ups and downs that are associated with trying to meet sales targets that are provided to you by someone else. And that was when I started to begin to change the way that I approached the entire role of selling. And as a result, it changed the rest of my life. And I want to be able to share that passion with you because I don't think that we have to get to the edge of the cliff before we try and find a path towards help and towards improving ourselves. I think that we can do that proactively and as opposed to reactively. So that's the big focus that I have and that I offer to you. I think that you'll find a lot of this learning to be unique in terms of related to the process of selling.